projects under GAA FY 2026 of RE 12314. To begin with, let us first check the attendance to determine the presence of a quorum. Engineer Aligato, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. For our pre-bid conference attendance for today, we have our back vice chairman, Sir Bonifacio A. Tabigi.
Present.
Our back member, Ma'am Nerissa L. De Reyna. Our Sir Noel L. Sambahon. And our end user in construction section, Sir Rogelio Alcagno Jr. Our TWG head, Sir Vitaliano Andres Jr. TWG members, Sir Joseph Joel Gonzalez, and yours truly. And Sir John Glenn Alvarez. And our back secretariat member, we have Ma'am Nori B. M. Asares, Ma'am Samshen Balatukan, and Sir Bernie Aban. Present.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Aligato. I hereby declare the presence of a quorum. Please be informed that we have invited Mr. Gabriel Stanislao, State Auditor 3, Judge Manuel El Cese, President DPWH Masbate, and Mr. Jose Ranyola, NACAP representative. Okay, our first project with contract ID number 26FI0002, organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development, road widening, secondary road, Lagta-Crossing Malinta Road, P0105 plus 597 to P0106 plus 141, contract location Masbate City, brief description of work, road widening of 1.08 kilometer national road, and construction of 1,055 linear meters drainage structure along road. We have the original EBC 44,207,651 pesos and 58 centavos. Amended EBC 44,207,492 pesos and 14 centavos. Contract duration 205 calendar days. License category at least B. Size range at least medium A for roads. Amount of bidding document 25,000. Data share from Engineer Alcagno. The major and similar category of works.
The major categories of works for this contract is RCP, Roads Construction PCCP, and the similar categories of works are RRP, Roads Rehabilitation PCCP, Roads Construction Tunnel. Additional requirements are the following. This refers to DEO 110 series of 2024 implementation of ISO 9001 2015 certification requirement for large E, medium E, and medium B contractors in the procurement of infrastructure projects of the department. The minimum works experience requirements for key personnel are the following. Project manager, 5 years, similar experience, 15 years relevant experience. Project engineer, no minimum required but must be DPWH accredited professional project engineer. Materials engineers, no minimum required but must be DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. Construction safety officer, no minimum required but with cost training. Foreman, 3 years similar experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Applicator machine, 1 unit. Backhoe with breaker, 1 unit. Backhoe wheel mounted, 1 unit. Bar bender, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 1 unit. Barricade flasher light, 28 units. Bulldozer, 1 unit. Cargo or service truck, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Cargo or service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Chainsaw, 1 unit. Concrete batch plant, 1 unit. Concrete saw, 1 unit. Concrete spreader, 1 unit. Concrete vibrator, 2 units. Cutting outfit, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard capacity, 3 units. John sealer machine, 1 unit. Kneading machine, 1 unit. Motorized road grader, 1 unit. 1 bagel mixer, 1 unit. Deloader, 1 unit. Fleet compactor, 1 unit. Service vehicle, 1 unit. Street boom lift, 1 unit. Transit mixer, 5 cubic feet per minute. Capacity, 4 units. Truck mounted crane, hydraulic telescopic boom, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Truck mounted crane, standard size boom, 6 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Two-way radio, 2 units. Vibratory roller, 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. And water truck or pump, 16,000 liters capacity, 1 unit.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alcagno. Our next project with contract ID number 2065-0008, Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development, road widening, secondary roads, Lagta-Crossing Malinta Road, P0107 plus 116 to P0107 plus 902, contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of work, road widening of 1.572 lane kilometer, national road, and construction of 1,550 linear meters drainage structure along road. ABC 59,643,708 pesos and 73 centavos. Contract duration 223 calendar days. License category at least B. Size range at least medium A for roads. Amount of bidding document 50,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Alcagno the major and similar category of works.
The major categories of work for this contract ID is RCP roads, construction PCCP. The similar categories of work are the following: roads rehabilitation PCCP and roads construction planning. Must be ISO certified for the certification requirement for large E, medium E, and medium P contractors in the procurement of the infrastructure project of the department. The minimum work experience requirements are the following: 1 project manager, 5 years similar experience, 15 years relevant experience. 1 project engineer, no minimum required, but must be accredited professional project engineer. 1 materials engineer, no minimum required, but must be accredited materials engineer 1. Construction safety officer, no minimum required, but must be with course training. Construction foreman, 3 years similar experience, 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: backhoe with breaker, 1 unit. Backhoe wheel mounted, 1 unit. Bar bender, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 1 unit. Barricade flasher light, 28 units. Bulldozer, 1 unit. Cargo or service truck, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Cargo or service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Chainsaw, 1 unit. Concrete batch plant, 1 unit. Concrete saw, 1 unit. Concrete spreader, 1 unit. Concrete vibrator, 2 units. Cutting outfit, 1 unit. Dump truck, with cubic yard capacity, 3 units. Jet sealer machine, 1 unit. Motorized road grader, 1 unit. 1 bagger mixer, 1 unit. Deloader, 1 unit. Fleet compactor, 1 unit. Street boom lift telescopic, 1 mounted crane, standardized 6 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Two-wheel radio, 2 units. Laboratory roller, 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Water truck or pump, 16,000 liter capacity, 1 unit. This refers to DEO 11 series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment and DEO 127 series of 2018.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Carno. Our next project with contract ID number 2650009, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Road and Bridges from the National Road leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, rehabilitation of road, Barangay Kalipay, City of Masbate, Station 0 plus 0002, Station 0 plus 390. Contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of work, rehabilitation of 0.78 lane kilometer paved road. We have the EBC 14,552,338 pesos and 68 centavos. Contract duration 83 calendar days. License category at least C and D. Size range at least small d for roads. Amount to bidding document 25,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Alcabdo, the major and similar category of works.
For these major categories of works, roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, and the similar categories of work are RCP, roads, construction, PCCP, and RCTP, roads, construction, tunnel, PCCP. The additional requirements is DO 110 series of 2024 implementation of ISO 9001 2015 certification requirement for large E, medium E, and medium B contractors with, in the procurement of infrastructure project of the department. The minimum of experience requirements for key personnel at the company. One project manager, 5 years similar experience, 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, no minimum required but must be accredited by provisional project engineer. One materials engineer, no minimum required but must be accredited materials engineer 1. Construction safety officer, no minimum required but must be with cost training. One foreman, 3 years similar experience, 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Applicator machine, 1 unit. Backhoe wind breaker, 1 unit. Backhoe, 1 unit. Bar binder, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 1 unit. Barricade flasher light, 8 units. Cargo or safety strap, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Cargo or safety strap, 9 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Chainsaw, 1 unit. Concrete saw, 1 unit. Concrete vibrator, 2 units. Cutting outfit, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard capacity, 2 units. Wheel sealer machine, 1 unit. Kneading machine, 1 unit. Root grader, 1 unit. 1 bagger mixer, 2 units. Wheel loader, 1 unit. Lead compactor, 1 unit. Street board lift, 1 unit. Truck mounted crane, 41 to 45 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Two-wheel radio, 2 units. Vibratory roller, 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. And water truck or pump, 16,000 capacity, liters capacity, 1 unit.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alcabdo. Our next project with contract ID number 2650012, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and Bridges from the National Road leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Espinosa, City of Masbate, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 0 plus 200. Contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of work, construction of 0.4 lane kilometer concrete road with 531.91 line canal. we have the EBC 9,664,338 pesos and 3 centavos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. License category at least C and D. Size range at least small b for roads. Amount of bidding document 10,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Alcagno, the major and similar category of works.
The major categories of work for this contract is FCA, flood control, construction of drainage, open, close and open conduit spillway. And the similar categories of works are the following: roads, construction, drainage, flood control, construction, channel excavation, water supply level 2 and 3, water supply level 2, and water supply level 3. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following: one project manager, 5 years similar experience, 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, no minimum required but must be accredited professional project engineer. One materials engineer, no minimum required but must be accredited materials engineer 1. One construction safety officer, no minimum required but with post training. One foreman with 3 similar years of experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: applicator machine 1 unit, backhoe with breaker 1 unit, backhoe 1 unit, bar bender 1 unit, bar cutter 1 unit, barricade flasher light 14 units, bulldozer 1 unit, cargo or service truck 2 to 5 metric ton capacity 1 unit, cargo or service truck 9 to 10 metric ton capacity 1 unit, concrete saw 1 unit, concrete vibrator 2 units, cutting outfit 1 unit, dump truck 12 cubic yard capacity 2 units, insular machine 1 unit, kneading machine 1 unit, motorized road grader 1 unit, one bagger mixer 2 units, wheel loader 1 unit, steel compactor 1 unit, service vehicle 1 unit, street boom lift 1 unit, truck mounted crane 6 to 10 metric ton capacity 1 unit, two-way radio 2 units, vibratory roller 10 metric ton capacity 1 unit, water truck or pump 16,000 liter capacity 1 unit, and welding machine 1 unit.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alcagno. Our next project with contract ID number 2065-0013. Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development, construction of missing links, new roads, Asid Tigbao, Bara, Malbog Road, Masbate, Station 38 plus 4, 30, Station 39 plus 7, 2, 6. Contract location, Milagros, Masbate. Brief description of work: construction of 2.592 lane kilometer concrete road, construction of 1,985 linear meters drainage structure along road, and construction of 2,038 square meter road slope protection structure. We have the ABC 96,039,945 pesos and 32 centavos. Contract duration 219 calendar days. License category at least B. Size range at least medium A for roads. Amount of bidding document 50,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Alcagno, Engineer Andales, the major and similar category of work.
The major category of work, RCP, roads, construction PCP. The similar category of works, RRP, roads, rehabilitation PCP. Number 2, RCPP, roads, construction tunnel PCCP. For the additional requirements, please refer to the 110 series of 2024 implementation of ISO. For the minimum work experience requirements for key personnel, project manager, 5 years similar experience, then 15 years relevant experience. For project engineer, no minimum requirements, but at least accredited provincial project engineer. Materials engineer, no minimum required, but at least accredited materials engineer 1. Construction safety officer, no minimum required, with post training. Foreman, 3 years, then the relevant 5 years. For the minimum major equipment, applicator machine, 1 unit, backhoe, 1 unit, backhoe with mountain, 1 unit, barbinder, 1 unit, starter, 1 unit, bulldozer, 1 unit, concrete batch plant, 1 unit, concrete scaler, 1 unit, payloader, 1 unit, service vehicle, 1 unit, straight moonlet, 1 unit, transit mixer, 4 units, track mounted crane, 1 unit, vibratory roller, 1 unit, water truck pump, 1 unit. Then please refer to DEO 11 series of 27 there for the minimum materials testing equipment and DEO 127 series of 28.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Andres. Our next project with contract ID number 2065-0014, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Access Road leading to trades, industries, and economic zone, leveraging roads, leveraging linkage for industry and trade infrastructure program, Balud National Road connecting Barangay Danao in support of the agribusiness, Balud Masbate. P0071 plus 014 to P0071 plus 049. Contract location, Balud Masbate. We have the amended ABC 4,783,334 pesos and 45 centavos. Contract duration 56 calendar days. License category at least C and D. Size fence at least small D for roads. Amount to be document 5,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Andres the major and similar category of work.
The major category of work is RCP, roads construction PCP. The similar category of works RCP, roads construction PCP. Number 2, RCTP, roads construction tunnel PCP. Additional requirement, please refer to the 110 series 2014. Implementation of ISO. For the minimum work experience requirements, okay personnel, project manager, at least 5 years senior experience, relevant 15 years, project engineer, no minimum required, but at least accredited provincial project engineer, materials engineer, no minimum required, but at least accredited materials engineer 1, construction safety officer, no minimum required, with course training, foreman 3 years, then 5 years relevant experience. For the minimum major equipment requirements, applicator machine 1 unit, backhoe with breaker 1 unit, barcador 1 unit, Barangay flasher lights 6 units, bulldozer 1 unit, concrete vibrator 2 units, dump truck 3 units, grader 1 unit, 1 bagang mixer 1 unit, payloader 1 unit, transit mixer 4 units, truck mounted crane 1 unit, two-way radio 1 unit, water truck pump 1 unit. Please refer to the 11 series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment and DEO 127 series of 2018.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Andres. Our next project with contract ID number 2065-0015, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, Coastal Road Improvement, Resiliency of Coastal Communities, Construction of Milagros Coastal Road, Milagros Masbate, Station 0 plus 447, to Station 0 plus 505. Contract location, Milagros, Masbate. Brief description of work, construction of 58 meters seaboard. We have the approved budget for the contract, 48,019,948 pesos and 64 centavos. Contract duration, 242 calendar days. License category, at least B. Size range, at least medium light for flood control. Amount of bidding document, 25,000. Again, let us hear from Engineer Andres, the major and similar category of works.
The major category of work, FCSP, flood control, construction, shore protection, seawall breakwater. Similar category of works, PCC, WDP, ports, harbor, construction, causeway work with driving file. Number 2, PCC, WCP, ports, harbors, construction, causeway work with casting place file. PCWP, ports, harbor, construction without file. Additional requirements, please refer to DEO 110, series of the important implementation of IC. For the minimum work experience, for project manager, 5 years experience with 15 relevant experience. Project engineer, no minimum required, but at least accredited provision project engineer. Materials engineer, no minimum required, but accredited materials engineer 1. Construction safety officer, no minimum required with post training. Foreman, 3 years experience with 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements, the following. Air compressor, 1 unit, applicator machine, 1 unit, backhoe wheel mounted, 1 unit, cargo service truck, 1 unit, roller crane, 1 unit, dump truck, 2 units, generator set, 1 unit, heating washer, 1 unit, motorized refrigerator, 1 unit, 1 bagger, 1 unit, payloader, 1 unit, slate compactor, 1 unit, slate boomlet, 1 unit, transit mixer, 4 units, microhammer, 1 unit, water truck pump, 1 unit, tubing machine, 1 unit. Let's refer to DEO 11, series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment in DEO 127, series of 2018.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Andres. For the rejoinder, the DPWH Masbate second DEO now invites bids for the above procurement project. Completion of the work is required within the specified contract duration. Bidders should have completed within a period specified in the bidding documents from date of submission and receipt of bids. A contract similar to the project description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding document, particularly in section 2, instruction to bidders. Bidding will be conducted through competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the IRR, otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act in GPA. Bids must be received from the Bids and Award Committee back Secretariat through manual submission at the address indicated below, online or electronic submission at electronic bids masbate2 at dpwh.gov.ph on or before June 16, 2026, 1 p.m. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Late bids shall not be accepted. Prospective bidders shall present the original official receipt of payment for bid documents to the back secretariat of this office before the deadline stated above for inclusion in the list of contractors for eligibility processing. The owner or authorized representative included in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to bidding matters per DO 197 series of 2001. Those representatives not included in the CRC are required to submit special power of attorney or secretary's certificate, whichever is applicable, and 2 valid government issued IDs to be allowed to transact business. All participating bidders must be in the document request list, DRL, of the PhilJet's website and secure a printout copy showing that they are included in the list. Equipment capacity as specified in the bid data sheet shall be mandatory, and absence of the same shall disqualify the contractor. For further information, the DPWH Masbate DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 70 of RE 12009 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to Bonifacio Itabigi, Vice Chairperson, or Donald L. Arguelles, Back Secretary. Okay, is there any additional information, query among back members? There being none, private conference is adjourned